is going on? This is Shangodiac, aka Real Deal Ray, in Capricorn. This is your Shangodiac, okay? So like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order, the order of operations. Before we get into your Shangodiac here, which has been a long time since we did. This is the last day. We have about maybe 16 to 18 hours. If you are interested to grab one of the limited seatings available in our Mastermind Divination group, a mastermind group, this mastermind group is all about those who have their own business, side hustle. You know, perhaps maybe you have a part-time hustle. Maybe there's ways to discover how to make it pay full-time. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? But a mastermind is where, you know, several individuals come together, they brainstorm, they exchange ideas, encouragement, steel sharpens steel here. You know what I'm saying? The divination part is added in after. We have 3 meetings. The first meeting is Sunday, this Sunday, July 25th, and then next Sunday and the Sunday after that. And this is a perfect opportunity, I'm telling you, to really open up that portal for, you know, creative brainstorming, new ideas. You know, we all get in our own routines as far as how we do things and stuff, and it's good to shake things up, get new thoughts, get new brains, all, you know, all the brains coming together to make one super brain. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. So if this is the opportunity you have been waiting for, the link is in the description box, and you owe it to yourself to join. Like I said, I think we have between 3 or 4 seats left. Okay, there's 9 members. This is a small group, 9 people. I'm one of them. But yeah, you definitely want to take advantage of this. This is gold. It's gold, Jerry. It's gold. All right, so Capricorn, step forth to the Shangorian altar. Go ahead and take a nice, comfortable, slow, deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And then release and woosha out your goat hoo-ha, okay, into the cards, knowing that you're making a space right now for whatever needs to come through. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, maybe if it's your rising, you might want to pay attention. Okay, so let's get it. I'm going to do 2 rows of cards. One is to see what's going on now, and that will also let you know, hey, this reading really is for me, okay? And then the second row is what's coming at you, okay? What's coming towards you, as tarot readers like to say. Damn, you have 5, 5, 5. 5 on the last card, and then 5, 5. All right, let's see. Damn, Cap, what the fuck's going on? All right, just give me one more second here. Is this 5 of diamonds reversed? I only need to shuffle one time. Only need it one time, okay? Is it reversed? Coño. Yeah, it's reversed. All right. Let's start. Just give me a second. I like to scan through a little bit. I like to tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Some of you, I feel, are having trouble with a woman at work. This could be management. okay? Or possibly a woman of a fire sign, okay? And if not a woman of a fire sign, you may not even know her sign or whatever, but I do feel that she's been kind of problematic for you. She's been problematic for you. Now, I'm going to say one more thing, and this is not for every one of you Capricorns, but there is maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Capricorns who this applies to. But this woman is not just kind of like what she seems also. Like I feel like she's been cursing you. You know what I mean? If you want to call it magically speaking, I feel like she's been cursing you, okay? But that's not all that this psychedelic effect for the Capricorns. Yeah. But that's not all that this Joker represents. But that is one like demographic I see for these cards. All right, I'm going to continue on as far as for that particular demographic. And one of the effects that may seem unrelated with this particular lady, or with the problems with this lady, is also kind of feeling stagnated, feeling restless. Okay, feeling restless. I feel like some of your plans have seemed to gone awry. Okay, some of your plans have seemed to gone awry. Now, what you want to also do, you want to be careful also, because I feel like you're also giving too much power to this situation. Where attention goes, energy flows, right? And we've all heard that, and on some intellectual level, we all know that. However, we still get swept up in the illusion of events, people, places, things, circumstances in our lives. We are the cause, okay? I'm going to keep saying this like in every reading. There's always an opportunity, because it's the truth. It is the truth, okay? But what I want to tell you is, there's this other thing here too. This is the way it's coming through for somebody out there. There's like, you're feeling so stuck. You're feeling so desperate for change, you know, or to get out of this particular maybe circumstance or cycle that you're in right now, that you have this leap of faith action that you feel like you should take. I'm not sure that you're doing it though, because some of you Caps can be overly practical at times. You know, practicality is good in moderation, just like moderation is good in moderation. They say all things in moderation, even moderation, you know, because there's a time and a place for everything. And knowing when to do what and what to do when is of major importance. And I know how you guys like your security, and you guys like your, you like things kind of like set. Of course, you guys like your money too. You know, you Caps like your money. But what I want to say is, please also, because I feel like there's emotional distress going on. Okay, so what some of you Caps may find yourself doing also, and mind you, like I said, I was getting to a point about where your energy goes, your attention flows, because this whole life situation right now that some of you Capricorns may find yourself in, the dissatisfaction, and I feel like some of you may feel like powerless, because you're like, I'm doing everything that I can do, to the point where you just keep giving of your energy. And it seems to be that the more you give, like the less you're getting back. So it's like you're going into debt. Now, some of you Capricorns need to also be careful about covering up, masking that dissatisfaction that you feel with uh, retail therapy, okay? Because this is also a card of spending too much, going into debt. If you do have credit cards, you know, using them too much and stuff right now, it's okay to treat yourself, absolutely. But when you start using your money to fund like forms of escapism, and plus, let's face it, like it's a scientific fact. Like when you go shopping or you buy something, you buy a new shirt, new blouse, new jeans, new shoes, no whatever, you know, you create dopamine. You get a little dopamine spike. So it's like you bust a little nut. You know what I'm saying? But them nuts are extremely fleeting. Okay, and the result is not, you know, from all the spending and shit or whatever it may be. I feel like some of you Capricorns may also be wanting to move or to start a home or do something like that. And that's where the obstacles kind of seem to be popping up at or around also. So I don't know who that's for. Okay, now let's see what's going on up ahead. What is going on up ahead? Well, for one, some of you Capricorns are going to want to be careful. This card came up again, I think this last the reading I did before this. Psychedelic effect for the Five of Spades, okay? All right, so Five of Spades is conflict, baby. Okay, this can also be conflict at work. I feel for some of you, this may be conflict at work, like something is bubbling between you and another coworker or you and manager or whatever. Hell, it could even be this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like things in the near future, you know, a couple weeks to maybe a month or so, maybe a month and a half, 2 months tops. But these things are going to start showing up. Don't believe me, believe your life, you know, because they're going to show up in your life. Yeah, this feels like conflict. Like you need to also, I would say also look at this through 4-dimensional eyes, not just the 3-dimensional eyes, not just the surface level events and the storyline going on playing out right now, because there's causes behind all that shit, okay? But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make peace with whatever these internal conflicts you have. Because these internal conflicts, your fucking self is showing you, hey, bitch, you got internal conflicts by manifesting external conflicts. So that's one thing. The other thing is you're going to want to, some of y'all need a good cleansing bath, good spiritual cleansing bath. Even if you just take a bath with some sea salt. That's as basic gets, but it is effective. All right. But you're going to want to fortify. So I don't know if you're into the occult or anything like that, but there's certain things that you can carry. If you're into talismans, if you're into, you know, whatever, I would work your juju, okay? I would work your juju. Yeah, I'm seeing also, it seems like you might even be hitting a patch because of these internal conflicts where you start not just bumping heads with maybe this person at work or, you know, this manager bitch or whoever she is, just troublemaking bitch, TMB. But having disagreements and miscommunications and conflict with others, that's a prime sign that something is definitely going on with you. Because if you're having problems with this person, this person, this person, this person, what is the common denominator? If it's everybody, it ain't everybody. It's you. It really is you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go in to get out. You got to go in to go through. All right. Just one moment here. Is this reversed? Is this reversed? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get it together, Cap. Even just on the yes or no, whether this particular card is reversed, because it just really wasn't coming through to me that strong. Yeah. Yeah, you're what you're doing is you're kicking up, you're causing a whole storm for yourself if you're not careful. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so melancholy and shit like that, but I'd rather be the one to tell you, yo, this is where shit's going, so that you can intervene and change it, because the future is not set. You know, you have choice here, whether it feels like it or not, whether you believe that or not. And if you don't believe it, that's a part of the problem. That's a major part. Okay, so this right here, something getting cut off. Some of you may find out that you end up losing your job, or you get fired, and it's maybe in a situation that's something that you wanted to keep going forward. You didn't want this to stop. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to stop, but it stopped. All right. Could also be serious health problems or an injury. Whenever I see spades also as it relates to physicality, it could be like a disease, it could be a sickness, or it could be an accident or something, an injury that affects you. You know what I'm saying? So, because basically you just got demoted down a notch. The 10 is like, I'm still in the same situation, right? And if it's the 10 isn't reversed, then I'm going to a whole new level of this situation now. So it's not another situation I'm going to another level or intensity or dimension of this, higher. But it can go up or down. And in this case, it's going down for you. I see that if you're not careful, once again, you could find yourself dealing with depressive emotions too. And that's never a good thing, because that can feel like quicksand, emotional quicksand. It's kind of what it feels like to me, you know? Yeah, the future has definitely some endings coming up, man. Like, I mean, shit. Someone's losing their motherfucking job, yo. Their work is ending. Or if it ain't losing a job, it is your work is ending as you know it. You may need to go into a whole other field. You may need to do something totally different. Do remember that closed doors are there for a reason, because there's another open door. There really is. It may not feel like it, but there is another open door. And if anyone's going to find it, it's going to be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The Cappies. Because you guys get things done. You know what I'm saying? So, in addition to whatever you're doing on the outside, your actions, okay? Check in with yourself, Cap. I feel the bottom line of the takeaway here is the self-conflict. And it's so sneaky, because you're like looking at the outside shit and you're like, I would have never guessed it's because of all this self-conflict they got going on. Papa Shangito came to spread the word with you. All right? Peace.